only one thing before start with the matter, my lord. I'm willing to, my lord, intervene in this matter because one of the private respondent threatened me, my lord, and asked me to take step to withdraw this writ petition. Otherwise, he will not provide me affiliation. I recorded his phone call. I trace out his name, my lord. I have all evidence, my lord. Even here, some of the private respondent from Murshidabad, my lord, he told me that he will take steps so that I never appeared before any of the court. So, my lord, me and my client is willing to intervene in this matter, my lord.
And my lord, I am also want to intervene in this matter because I have so many documents to show before your lordship to satisfy this cause, because this is happening every day. Somehow someone has come with a public interest litigation, and it's a public interest. It's a public interest.
There is
It's really a public interest related with the future of the students.
There is 620 self-finance colleges. Last financial year, they collected, my lord, extra 12.5 lakh per college, and they misuse it. And my lord, if this point is also involved in writ petition, my lord, kindly allow me. I have evidence.
Who was the writ petitioner?
My lord, I am raising the point of maintainability. I am raising the point of maintainability that
You are appearing for?
and for one of the private respondents.
Let the petitioner, as he's got the right of audience first.
But I am kindly clear that I am raising the point of maintainability. I am agreeing for
Let him open up. Yes, sir. What is the matter?
Kindly do not look into the pages. I am an advocate practicing in this court, my lord. He is seeking to espouse the cause of, my lord, the students at large, the people at large who are seeking to pursue B.Ed courses, my lord, from this college. Now, my lord, your lordship knows, my lord, I had the occasion to appear in a number of matters in connection with one public interest litigation carried by one person, my lord, where your lordship intervened at some stage, and thereafter, my lord, by various applications, your lordship desired that I approach the B.Ed University, the Baba Saheb Ambedkar University, for doing the needful, so that, my lord, whatever grievances I have, they have to sit across the table.
No,
That is one aspect.
Directions they have to comply with.
Yes.
Then affiliation will be.
Now, my lord, this person is seeking to point out, naming, my lord, certain officers, including the Honorable Vice Chancellor of the concerned university, who has deputed, according to the petitioner, and there are materials on record to suggest that, my lord, extortion is taking place. In the name of what is happening is, a link is supposed to be sent to each college for renewal of affiliation every year. Out of the 600 plus colleges, apparently initially not even 100 colleges received the link. And in the guise of sending the link, people are called to a particular place where agents are there. The agent has been named by person, I don't know who is representing the agent. The agent extends an offer. These colleges are all private, self-financed colleges, and their only motive. I am also been appearing for some of the colleges. I am not blaming anyone, but when I am appearing for a public interest petitioner, my cause is different. I respectfully say, these colleges, whoever it is being run by, these colleges are run by all business people. They extort money from students, and they run these colleges just for the sake of and without compliance of any NCT formalities. There is either dearth of this or
No. In the other writ petition,
that was one of the issues.
direction was issued, and subsequently the colleges came out with
Correct.
clarifications.
Correct. But my lord, before that, this is at a stage we are seeking to present facts, my lord, which are glaring, which says that, my lord, persons from the university are deputed to extract money from these colleges. These colleges pay a visit to.
No. We remember having passed several orders
Yes.
where the university said, I think Mr. Soumya Majumdar appeared
Was representing the university.
and they said physically the teachers have to come, their bank account numbers have to be given, their credentials have to be brought, then inspection will be conducted regarding infrastructural facilities,
classrooms, etc. Then they will examine it, consider if it is found to have complied with everything, they will share the list.
Milord, here we have documents evincing facts that, Milord, despite such orders, Milord, in the guise of, Milord, extortion of money is exchanged.
Let the college come. Why are you trying to canvass it?
I am respectfully seeking to bring.
He is not a person who is in the street, living under the bridge, or running a hanky carriage. They are all very wealthy businessmen, even according to the writ petition. They are running establishments, extracting money from students. So they are very rich people. If suppose somebody is affected, saying that I am being threatened by the Vice Chancellor, I am being threatened by a middleman, let them come to court.
Milord, maybe, Milord, in
Probably, my lord,
with the fear of non-grant aid, right? Milord, maybe, Milord, one thing, I am at fault. I tell you, Lord, I am at fault.
Perhaps otherwise what happens is there any other interest for the writ petitioner to come forward with this?
Milord, according to my understanding,
Of course, locus standi, etc., Supreme Court judgment is there. But here, these people for whom you are trying to expose the cause are people who are institutions. If these institutions probably are also feeding to the
with folded hands, Milord, I am saying, maybe, Milord, these institutions have set me up. I am telling you, Lordship, I am using this language with caution. Have set me up because these institutions fear that if they come today, tomorrow their renewal will not take
Yes,
place at all.
No,
These
that
things,
will
my
take.
lord, these things happened with me, my lord.
You are appealing for whom, madam?
My lord, I am now appearing, my lord, representing my lord Kultikri Teachers Training College. My lord, I gave a media bite to Channel 9, TV9, my lord. My lord, and later issued by the Vice Chancellor, asked me for that bite in the media. My affiliation was not given till date, my lord.
Why did you file
And
a petition?
yes, my lord, my date is pending. Now what happened, my lord? We lodged a complaint. There is a redressal forum in a state government. I lodged a complaint. One man committee member constituted, my lord. Thereafter, my lord, this committee, one day this university itself preferred a writ petition without any leave from the executive council, my lord.
Why do you
There is no
require?
stay. That's
Why do you require your client to intervene in these proceedings?
because, my lord, we received a phone
Maybe
call.
because, Milord, her
We-
documents are also on board.
Yes, that is why it prompted them to threaten me.
You file a separate writ petition. If you are such a mighty person, a big institution, very powerful, you file a writ petition. We'll adjourn this. We'll then take up the cause.
Yes, my lord.
You file
I
a
will.
writ
I will.
Only
I
one liberty is required from your Lordship, Milord.
No liberty.
Only. Kindly, Milord, scold me, do whatever. Milord, kindly, Milord, give me one chance. I want to reaffirm this affidavit because, Milord, apparently, according to me also, Milord, when I saw these papers, Milord, it appears that all the paragraphs have been affirmed as true to his knowledge. It has to be reaffirmed. Milord, kindly grant me that liberty.
No, what is?
Yes, he has affirmed all the paragraphs of the writ petition to be true to his knowledge. It has to be, Milord, derived from information derived from records. Milord, that correction kindly permit me to reaffirm and come back.
And if you lordship,
I am saying it as a petitioner. How can Mr. Lahiri have a point?
That is my point that was trying to substantiate. Their allegations are that when the link was not sent, they call up and they give the number of particular gentlemen and thereafter their colleges have to go under what
That is the fact. That is the fact.
that is the
That
fact.
is a true fact. But according to the document before
The affidavit says, I am the petitioner above named the incident writ petition, and as such I am competent to sign and affirm this affidavit, and I am well acquainted with the facts and circumstances of the case and able to depose the same. That's all.
the next minute, the statements made in paragraph.
It's true to the best of my knowledge, belief, and statements
Sir,
are.
I think, Milord, that point will be taken, so I was extra cautious.
But he has already taken that point.
So, my lord, therefore, kindly grant me the liberty to
Then he will.
Well, it's a technical difficulty, my lord. I don't think that it's a very hyper-technical thing. It can be reaffirmed, my lord. Barium chemicals, my lord, your lordship knows.
Public interest litigation,
And this is
my
a
lord,
public
kindly
interest litigation.
extend your lordship.
Maximum number of colleges, no waiving was provided for renewal of application, and when the represented.
Who is he representing?
Contracted the official helped the university and the and complaint of non-availability of it.
All right, your client also let him file a writ.
Yes.
Yes.
His interest is satisfied. He was holding that for the So, what are you doing?
Structure, my lord. The advocates role. My lord, kindly allow me to file an application in this litigation.
So your client has already contacted the agent.
Yes, yes.
He is the agent, my lord.
If your lordship lifts the bail, if your lordship lifts the bail,
For the vice chancellor.
Vice Chancellor has sought personally.
But I appear for the kinds of that when the petition or the family
No, that's because Mr. Bhattacharya has appeared for the new institutions. So those institutions probably have said Mr. Chattopadhyay to withdraw his documents.
first point that I
We will not do anything, we will just say adjourn. Yes.
My lord, your lordship asked me to file an writ petition. This writ petition will be, my lord, at the public interest litigation again. They will raise point of my locus because there is some personal interest also involved.
So we'll, my lord, the chief justice.
My lord, may I file a CAD
Kindly, my lord, let the matter appear next Thursday.
No, the week after.
Very well. As your lord,
can application.
My lord, may I file CAD applications in
Lord,
this
Mr.
writ
Bose
petition?
should not be permitted to leave the court. If he is attending other matters, that means he will be in some other.
You are
for the university.
university.
He is the mighty
Vice Chancellor.
dialogue, extracting the last pound of flesh and
He is the most wanted person of mine.
He is the most wanted person.
No, you are a regular vice chancellor or?
No, regular vice chancellor.
No. Authorized Vice Chancellor. That is what going on in every college, sir. University, my lord.
Committee headed by Justice Lalit Singh, Chief Justice Millard, the selection process Millard,
And your client has also applied.
Millard, and the conclusion Millard is yet to be known. I'm not aware. I'm sorry, representing the university, Vice Chancellor, Millard, I do not know who is appearing.
But before the Honorable Supreme Court, when in the appeal filed against our order, where we affirmed the power of the Chancellor to authorize persons to discharge the functions of Vice Chancellor, a submission appears to have been made by somebody, I don't know, your client or somebody, that as if we have permitted those acting Vice Chancellors to draw the emoluments of a regular Vice Chancellor. We have never passed any such order.
That was never
Has recorded your submission and granted a stay of that order.
But I need to check it out. There's a report judgment, I need to check it out, Millard, I do not know, Millard, why this is happening.
And in fact, Madam, when she appeared, and she said, my client does not want it. I said, we are not going to grant it because that person was a professor or head of department and he will draw that emoluments. But who made that wrong submissions, we don't know. But I saying that the High Court has,
Millard, this is serious.
There's one paragraph there.
one paragraph is there.
This is serious,
But we distinctly remember that the submission of the learned lady lawyer was recorded, and that was also because they voluntarily said they are not.
When it has fallen from my lord, Millard, that is Millard final. And I said, Millard, this is very serious, I need to check it out.
Millard, on behalf of the state, Millard, may I indicate just one issue, Millard? I'll not take more than 1 minute. Millard, several complaints with respect to this allegation, at least more than 1,000 are already in the portal in our, right, Millard, we have already formed a committee to inquire into and look into what is happening. The incident what has taken place, first of all, on behalf of the university, none is cooperating with the inquiry till date, and after that, Millard, a writ petition was filed on behalf of the university to stall that inquiry committee not to proceed any further. Learned Advocate General already received the court with respect to whatever the incident is. And thereafter it has been withdrawn and thereafter the Vice Chancellor.
Millard, I tell you, Millard,
Vice Chancellor has
On a personal capacity, filed a writ petition in order to stall this inquiry.
Millard, I tell you, Lordship, Millard,
Otherwise, this could have.
this half-baked truth, Millard, is more dangerous than falsity. Millard, I tell you, Lordship, Millard, the constitutionality.
your client,
Yes.
if your client has acted rightfully, you better face the inquiry. Otherwise, right and now, we will remove him from.
Millard, this writ petition is pending.
Well,
Mr. Majumdar has advised.
no stay order, my lord.
We
There
want
is
to
no
inquire
stay order.
I've already found an inquiry committee.
He is not fine, but I am
That
not.
is sufficient, Mr. Kalal Vasu, that is sufficient to remove your client.
Yes,
Millard, this is, I am not appearing for the VC today here. Millard, kindly, Millard, have the challenge.
Not a VC.
Millard,
University itself prepared a writ petition
Millard,
against
yes,
chief of the executive
Millard,
committee.
kindly cease, Millard, kindly ask Millard, the department, Millard, to bring the records of these two cases which were filed before your lordship's court, and single which was assessing on the matter, Millard. Kindly take note of this, that what was the allegation. If it is a question of law, Millard, then Millard, kindly address this issue. We are not flying away. But if your lordships, if not, the filing of the writ petition, we have questioned the constitutionality of a particular section.
If, what
It is our legal right.
yes, everything is legal, right? We will see whether you act legally or
Yes,
illegally.
yes, Millard.
As of now, there is no stay.
No
stay.
You issue a summon, ask him to appear, otherwise register a criminal.
Kindly,
Let him be escorted by the police to the one-man committee.
Yes.
Millard, kindly do not pass any order today, Millard, on this petition, because Millard, this is not here. Millard, they are trying to, Millard, today the government is trying to make out a third-party case, Millard, before your lordship, subject to correction, and your lordship has taught us, the court cannot make out a third-party case. Today, this is only, Millard, the allegation of corruption filed by the land advocate.
One complaint, stray incident, it's all right.
1,000 complaints.
160.
Millard, it may be, I tell you, lordship, Millard, subject to correction, Millard, sometimes it is beyond logic, it is your lordship's experience, not always logic. It is not a question of number, it is a question, Millard, the man behind the screen initiated and generated the complaints. It is also a fact. The absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence. Today, your lordships are confronted with a situation which your lordship is.
Your
No.
Your client is holding this position.
My client is holding
the
the
orders passed by this.
Correct.
That order has not been interfered with on the Chief Court. Otherwise, you have to be shown the door.
Right, Millard, but the question is today, in a different writ petition which are pending before Millard, a person's legal right.
It is a public interest.
No, it is a public interest. Kindly, sir, I bow down to my lord's observation. Kindly, Millard, have the charity to consider both the writ petition, bring it to your lordship's court.
That is not the subject matter.
No, then why is asking?
All right, if writ petition has been filed, probably numbered, listed, not argued.
Argued, extensively argued.
Intensively argued,
Judgment was reserved, but judgment not delivered.
not delivered, no interim order. So why are you waiting?
Right, the judgment reserved.
As a
For order, it was placed, it was direct order placed for orders. But no order was passed, Millard, as yet. Millard, kindly, Millard, huh?
Therefore, there is a.
State government did not submit a written note. State government, Millard, I tell you, lordship, state government, Millard, pursued this litigation like a passionately, like a private litigant. State government incidentally, accidentally, Millard, omitted to file a written notes of submission despite there being a request from the honorable single judge.
You are not the owner of the university.
No, I am not. I am not a state government. State government, Millard, but kindly, Millard, have the
Question the jurisdiction of the state government.
I have a right.
May
I
I
have a constitutional right.
If the university is aggrieved by some action of a state authority or a central authority, the university has to be represented by the registrar.
Right?
So if the registrar has to be authorized to file an a writ petition or any proceedings, the statute of the university provides for a procedure. Right. If there is a syndicate, if there is a senate, right, if there is an executive council, there is a governing council, there is some procedure.
Right?
This procedure obviously has not been followed, which has prompted your client to file in his or her
Personal
case.
There are two writ petitions were filed. One will be filed by the university, another will be honorable single judge was
I
minded.
think we list the earlier matter and remove your claim from.
Yes, my lord, kindly, my lord.
I'm not
Are
representing
you
you.
carrying that order which we
Yes,
passed?
yes.
May I just note before anything else, whereas a number of complaints have been received against Baba Saheb Ambedkar regarding financial irregularities while granting affiliation to various B.Ed colleges. That was the subject matter which prompted the state to constitute this one-man committee. And in this, it is recorded, and whereas the person discharging responsibilities of the Vice Chancellor should have taken appropriate measures, appropriate steps as per extant laws and procedures. That not being performed, this committee was constituted and
So
unfortunately,
the thing is,
yes,
the requisition has been argued.
yes,
And what Mr. Vasu says is that the state has not filed the written submission.
Yes, that ask him.
Therefore, the order has not been passed.
The Advocate General had appeared, Miller. Extensive hearing. Mr. Shobha Majumdar Miller had argued extensively, Miller.
My lord, probably
Now the
that
state will also-
two writ petitions analogously heard by honorable justice, and my lord, already all submissions has been, I think, completed, my lord. Matter waiting for judgment, but no judgment has been passed. But my lord, there is no interim order. Instead of this, my lord, should I say like this, my lord,
How do you
state
enforce?
government with the conspiracy of this Baba Saheb Ambedkar, my lord, they are not taking
this is
steps.
the difficulty,
There is no
guys of this, this is the difficulty. We are facing ultimately the difficulty that if we do, somebody will come up, if we don't do, the other party will come up. Well, we want to, we have already formed a committee.
There are, my lord, other officers. There is a registrar whose age is 79. There is a finance officer whose age is 70 plus something, my lord. Those person also should be, my lord, asked for appear in this committee, before this committee. There is no order.
From the university and the guide of these writ
There
petitions
is no
filed,
pendency of the
they
writ
say
petition.
we are pending writ
The writ
petitions.
petition, two writ petitions were heard. There was no interim order. You should have taken leave of the court to.
Miller,
Yes, fine.
Miller, yes. They should have filed an application.
Kindly have a leave notice, so it's been-
Why you are leaving necessary from the workshop?
Yes.
Why you are
Because
leaving?
they won't come, they won't come.
Wait,
Why you are
Yes,
leaving?
final,
Be here before your lordship.
Judgment has been reserved, but you file your written notes. So that
That
the court
instruction I do not have, whether the judgment is what we have.
Why should he have all the factual matrix of the iron litigation if he is espousing the cause of the public? This is also suspicious. It creates a climate of suspicion.
we will discharge him.
Mr. Bose, other than his clients,
We will discharge him. Register it as a show motor matter.
Today, Miller,
Chhatapati had to
the
leave.
last order, Miller, I read for my lord's kind consideration. Mr. Kishore Dottal, Honorable Advocate General, has concluded his argument. Let the parties file written notes of argument along with the completion of judgments by 1 week. Let this matter appear for 1 week after the hearing, 1 week under the heading for orders. Dated, Miller, 10th May 2024. Kindly see, Miller, kindly have the charity to consider the industriousness of the state. And now today we are in the end of the year.
That
She is saying that state is colluding.
That is why she is saying, because Miller, such alignment, Miller, is a camouflage. It's a camouflage. Miller, it's a camouflage. I tell your lordship, I tell your lordships, Miller, that
All along, everyone talking about
Already,
this state culture.
school education department was completely rigged. I think the matter was heard by Supreme Court yesterday. Recruitment of teachers was rigged. Appointment of police constables was also subject matter of challenge. So now colleges are wonderful.
At least a CBI investigation is.
All children, grandchildren have to move out of
come to a conclusion. To that, Miller, I will not say anything, Miller, but the alignment, Miller, in substance, Miller, they are all in the same, on the same boat.
But the investigation be here.
Right.
But 2 weeks.
2 weeks, review of that.
Madam, may I file a CAN application in this writ petition?
We are not saying anything. We are not heard.
Lordships are not saying advisory jurisdiction.
Sometimes.
Your clients are all powerful. Yes, very powerful. Your clients are powerful.
The most powerful is he.
Yes. So therefore,
He is the most powerful.
Yes, madam.
I am a small fry, Miller, I am a small fry.
you are running the institution. You want to keep him happy.
Yes.
The degree of happiness is the color of Gandhi.
Next.
My lord, what happened, my lord, my client is coming from Midnapur. These people coming forward, my lord, original from this Midnapur, they cannot, my lord, compromise with other thing. This is his problem. My lord, I several times asked him, don't do this. He told me, no, I'm coming from Matongini Hazrat place. I should not apologize, I should not bow down against this Vice Chancellor who is taking money. My lord, if I say like this, the Vice Chancellor took 15 lakhs for my college. Even then, my affiliation still pending. I filed a writ petition is pending before the court.
No, you file a criminal complaint, they'll arrest your client also.
Yes.
Under the Prevention of Corruption Act, you have also contributed to
Yes,
that.
yes.
So you will also be an accused.
Yes, my lord.
Next.
Serial number 9. Yes, my lord.